All right, everybody. Every yoga practice is not complete unless you do a balance pose. Yuka wants to make sure you know that you can do these poses either on the mat. Sometimes it's easier to do it off the mat because you have a little bit more floor to grip with. It's really your call. We're going to quickly demo all 6 of them. I'm going to demo the first 2, and then Yuko, she's going to do the last 4 because she's a little bit better at balance poses than me. So anyway, first one's tree pose. This one's probably the most popular standing balance pose. We start with our left leg, putting all your weight into the left side of your body, and with your left foot gripping the mat, quads engaged, cores engaged, getting this base. Once your base is set, you can bring your foot to your ankle, to your calf, or up to your thigh. I can only bring it up to my calf comfortably. And then you can bring your hands to heart center, or you let the branches fly. Now you hold this for 30 seconds to a minute, just holding deep breaths. But we want to keep moving through these poses. So we then switch to the other side, getting all the weight to now the right side of the body. Foot, quad, core, getting all this base set up. And then once the base is set up, bringing the foot up to where it is. Whatever height you brought it up to on the first side, try to bring it up to the same height on the second side. Hands to heart center. And if you want, let those branches grow. Let those branches grow. And that's tree pose. Second one we're going to show you is standing balancing pigeon, which happens to be my favorite. This one actually starts off in chair pose. So start in a mountain, lower down into chair. And then once you have your chair, then you start the balancing. So now get everything onto your left side of the body. Bring your right foot over your ankle, over your knee. This ankle pushing towards that wall, pushing that direction. And then once you have your base, hands to heart center, holding this for 30 seconds. Look how low Yuko's able to go on this. Wow. And then after your 30 seconds to a minute, you come up, bring the foot down, maybe shake the leg out a little bit if you need to. Then we start on the other side. So back into chair pose. And well, first stack your weight over your right foot. And then once you have foot, quad, core all engaged, bring in your left knee, this ankle or this heel pushing in that direction. You sink down as far as comfortable. All right. Standing balance pigeon, my favorite. Then we come back up. All right. So the next one on our list is eagle pose. I'm so inflexible in my arms, I can't even do the arm bit right. But this is the gist of it. We're going to start with, in the arms, right arm underneath the left. And because you went right arm underneath the left, in your feet, you're going to go left arm, left leg over the right leg. And you're trying to wrap that foot around. If you can get this foot to come around to the back or all the way around, that's amazing. And then look how centered, like you can't see Yuko's face. Some nice eagle pose here. All right, great job. Foot's engaged. Yeah, come on out. Transfer to the other foot. So that was right under left. So now we're going to go left under right. And because we went left under right, that means it's going to go right over left with the legs. So you kind of do the opposite. Arm is right under. So this one would be left over. And once again, you're holding this for 30 seconds to a minute. And then you come on out. Next one is dancer pose. I've also called it like standing bow pose. But essentially, you're bouncing maybe do it from the side. So you balance on one side of your body, maybe the left. And same thing as we do for all the other poses. You're stacking all of your weight on the left side of the body. And when you're ready, you're lifting up the right leg and holding it You can grip it either on inside or outside, it's a personal preference. And then you're going to reach forward with the raised arm and reach back with the leg. And if you can bring the body so that it's completely horizontal, that's awesome. It's a very challenging pose. Say what first?
Kick first.
Kick first, Yuko says, and then bring forward that arm. And if you can get the body to be completely horizontal, great, but this is an advanced pose as it is. So anyway, 30 seconds to a minute, and then you switch sides. You have to do the other side for balance. I'd love to save time, but if you save time and only do one side of your body, you're going to have some major muscle imbalance issues. All right. And let's head on out. So the next one is standing big toe hold. Let's face them. And then for this one, so same thing. You're getting all your weight on one side of your body, and then you're going to bring up your right foot. Essentially, you're gripping onto your toe, and you're bringing it out to the side as much as possible. Wow. An alternate to this is just holding onto your knee. Back and down. Then transferring to the other foot, getting all our weight on the right side of our body, nice and tall, bringing up this one, and either holding onto the toe or the knee. And out this hand, I like to keep it on my hip. Yuko likes to bring it out to the side. Different things you can do. Notice how our eyes are focused on a single point. That always helps. All right, bring it back. And then our very last one, this one's called Bird of Paradise, and I have deep admiration for anybody that can do anything like this pose. All right, Yuko. So start a little bit strategy. So starting in, well, we did this one before, extended side angle, wrapping her one arm around, other one up. I don't even know how to talk through this one. All right, can you do that one this time turned 90 degrees so we can see the front angle? Okay.
This way?
Yeah, but in the end, you want to be facing the camera when you get to that moment.
Right, okay.
All right. So, so starting once again in a extended side angle. Yep. So I have extended side angle, and then this top arm coming around the back, that bottom arm reaching through the leg until look, the hands come connected. And then once you have that, then you bring that foot up. And then you try to work towards standing. Yes, look at that. Yuko, you are amazing.
It's harder.
It's a very challenging pose, and everybody, don't do this pose unless you have the flexibility and the strength to think you cover it. If I tried to do that, Elliot would be injured and in the hospital. And right now we got to avoid the hospital. But anyway, thank you everybody so much. We still have the third mountain to cover. We'll do that one on the next time. So we've now covered warm-up, first mountain of warm-up, first valley sun salutation, second mountain were those like deeper poses with the Warrior Series, and then a balancing pose. And then from there we'd move on to the third mountain, which we'll cover next time. Anyway, everybody, thank you so much for doing this yoga practice with us, and we'll see you next time.